Welcome back to our channel. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for supporting us. Together we'll continue to bring you the latest news as they happen, so as to expose the lies and the evils of the Nigerian government to the whole world. If you are new to this channel, please support us by subscribing, because together we shall work with our great leader N0rth, IPOB, Eastern Security Network, and other Biafran news channels to make our Biafran dream come to pass and expose the Nigerian government. He said, my brothers and my sisters, we are approaching victory. We are in the last leg, the last phase of victory. We shall not give up. After the Nigerian government unveils their security plan for Biafran land, where they said they're going to increase, the attack and the military presence in Biafran land, they are importing military people from Chad and Niger Republic to supplement the Fulani terrorist military that they have already in Biafra land. They want to use that, to destroy Biafra land. And because of that, over 3,000 Igbo soldiers and police operatives that are currently operating in northern Nigeria had to abandon their jobs. They abandoned their jobs because they are tired. They have said enough is enough, because they have seen the plans of the wicked Fulani Janjaweed. The Nigerian compromised news media would not report this, because if they do, they will get sanctioned. They will get sanctioned like they did to Channels News, and the Biafran soldiers, and the policemen, who are mainly Igbos, they said that they will support N0rth because they can't take it anymore, where the Fulani Nigerian government has no security plan for the terrorized northern Nigeria, but have quickly created one for Biafran land in their effort to depopulate Biafrans, especially the Igbos. They are so wicked, the Janjaweed Fulanis. They have no military. Now they have run to Chad secretly. They are bringing in Chadian military. They are bringing in Niger military to supplement their terrorist Nigerian military, so that they can, annihilate Biafrans. But they have failed, because Eastern Security Network is equal to the stacks, and the Israeli government have given them a strong warning. And, we know what the Israeli military can do. Also, more than 2,000 Y0rub police officers that are currently working in Biafran land, they have all resigned, because the Fulani Nigerian government, wants to use them to settle score. They want to use them to create tension between the Igbos and the Y0rubas, because they know that the fear of the unknown gunmen is also the beginning of wisdom. The Fulani Nigerian government knows that the unknown government are going to send them to judgment. They're going to send them, because when the rain falls, it falls both on the good and the bad. The rain does not distinguish between the bad and the good, or the evil and the good. The rain falls on everyone. So the Fulani wants to take the advantage of that to use it for their divide and rule tactics, where they will now go back to the Y0rub regions and tell them the Igbos are killing the Y0rubas in Biafran land. And these policemen, they are so wise. They have tendered their resignations. The ones that are still remaining are there because of greediness and selfish interest. Biafran land must be free. It must be free. All the Janjaweed police and military must vacate Biafran land. After the Southern Governors meeting, the Southeast governors of Biafran land, they demanded for the Fulani Nigerian government to restructure Nigeria. But that is not what Biafran wants. What we want is referendum. They should keep their restructuring in their pocket. Biafrans don't want restructuring. We want referendum because we can't go this far and settle down for restructuring. Our eyes are focused on referendum, and referendum we shall get. But the Nigerian government fought back and asked the IGP, that's the Inspector General of Police, to withdraw all the police operatives attached to the governors, to the senators and other public office holders in Biafran land, Southeast region and Rivers State. You know, the IGP is telling the police officers to stay away from Biafran land. You know, the fear of unknown gunmen is the beginning of wisdom. God is so good that he has to send those unknown gunmen, you know, to cleanse Biafran land of all the evil Nigerian police and military. You know, with this, the Biafran governors are now in panic and they have all gone into hiding. Abia and Rivers State have declared curfew, you know, to try and slow down unknown gunmen gospel while they seek for mercy from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. There is no mercy for the wicked. There is no mercy because they have spilled a lot of Biafran blood. They shall pay for it. In the north, the former military head of state, Abdul Salami Abubakar, and other retired generals are now begging for restructuring. But it is too late because what Biafran wants is referendum. We have lost so many Biafrans to now settle for restructuring. Referendum is the only answer to appease the blood of those that have been cut short, the blood of those that have been crying for vengeance. You know, the Biafran governors are now crying out that they have now been abandoned. They have now been abandoned by their slave masters, the Fulanis. You know, the Fulanis are always use and dump, you know. They have abandoned their Biafran governors. They have taken away all their security operatives. They have taken away all their police, you know. Now they have left them at the mercy, you know. I don't know. No wonder they are all in hiding. They have all retreated back to barracks, you know, to hide there. The Nigerian government is such a wicked government. They have used the Biafran governors and politicians. Now they have dumped them. You know, the Biafran governors shall surely pay for their sins because very soon all the military barracks in Biafran land, you know, that they are hiding, you know, will be destroyed. And their Fulani military commanders and soldiers will all be sent to judgment. And the slave governors will have no hiding place. You know, the day of judgment is coming for them. The Fulani Nigerian government have abandoned their slave Biafran politicians and governors. The Nigerian government, you know, they are now begging Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for restructuring. Imagine. We don't want restructuring. What we want is referendum. The unknown government, they took their gospel, you know, to 2 police divisional stations, one in Utu, Etim, Ekpo, and the other one at Ika, both in Akwa Ibom State, you know, and more than 2 officers were sent to judgment. And the stations were all set ablaze. All the other officers abandoned their duties and fled for their dear life, despite the Nigerian government threat to crush unknown gunmen. The gospel is on the increase. It's on the increase. After failing to overrun Biafran land, the Sultan of Sokoto have asked the Fulani Nigerian government to do everything possible not to give up on their war to stop Biafran secession, according to them. But they are now playing the card of restructuring. It will never work. There is nothing they can do except if they call for Biafran referendum. That's the only thing that can bring peace. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has won the war already. All hail great nation of Biafra, the land of light. In Imo State, Government officials now wear bulletproofs because of the fear of unknown gunmen. You know, Buhari's impostor, Yusuf Abubakar Umar, because of the fear of unknown gunmen and other exploits of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he has now developed dementia. We even learned that the dementia is even on the increase because, you know, they have lost Biafra as he fumbles for words during security chiefs and European Union delegation meetings. My brothers and my sisters, you can see that the war has been won by our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and Biafra will be free very soon. Thank you for watching my video, and bye-bye for now.